I'm very happy to be here today. It's really exciting, and I think that this will be a really great day, really great event over the 2 days that we still have in store for us. When we look at history, we usually look at two eras. We have the before Christ and Anno Domini, and now it seems that we have yet another divide, which is the COVID-19 pandemic that turned the world upside down. So we can look at the world before the pandemic and after the pandemic. And of course, we all know that the coffee and vending industry was hit really hard, but it's starting to recover right now. And the change that we experienced in some ways was actually for the best, as it forced us to innovate and to generate solutions that would meet today's needs. Even though this change was already in place when the pandemic struck, it actually caused a sharp change in how customers want to pay for goods and services. Cash was no more the king, and that also refers to the vending and coffee industry, which was actually a really cash-heavy industry. You know that customers saw danger in cash transactions, as there was a possibility that the infection could be transmitted via coins and banknotes. So they had to adopt some cashless and contactless and touchless solutions. And we are all well aware of credit cards, of debit cards, of contactless cards, but there's actually a new kid in town, and mobile payments. And in fact, when Deloitte conducted a survey in 2017, then only 17% of customers in Switzerland, which is known as a very conservative society in some ways, had never actually paid for anything with their smartphone. Now come 2021, and the number has risen to 59%. And for sure, it will keep rising, as we also see that from our global customers, that mobile payments are in huge demand right now. And this is where Vendon comes in to offer solutions for today's customer. Vendon is an IoT company that is actually celebrating 10 years exactly today. And our goal is to help our customers run their business more efficiently. With the tools that we have in store, our customers can make better decisions to optimize their daily operations and also increase revenue. We are present in more than 75 countries, and our solution is compatible with over 700 machine models and manufacturers. And today I want to share a solution that really meets the needs of today's consumer, and that is mobile payments. So we are all actually glued to our phones most of the day. So when we're at home, when we're commuting, when we're even out at lunch, the phone is usually in the vicinity of its owner. So why not tap into this thing and actually increase engagement and drive sales? And that's why I'm here to introduce you to QuickPik, our mobile app and payment app and loyalty solution for employees, namely for mixed and private spaces. So what is QuickPik? When I say that loyalty platform and payment app, what do I really mean? Here, I am referring to closed loop payments. These have been around for quite a while already, and they're not really going anywhere. The demand for them is actually increasing, and closed loop solutions are especially valuable in mixed spaces. For instance, in universities or hospitals, where you have the staff and you have the visitors. So the employer has a chance to provide some benefits to their staff, while the people who are outside the organization, when they use the machine, they have to pay the full price. Why is QuickPik a very good choice and an excellent choice? Well, it's because it provides benefits on all levels. For the consumer, it's a really easy to use solution. It's a simple mobile app. It's convenient to use. You have your balance at a glance, as it's always displayed on the display of the mobile app. And you can also track your spending habits. Have I drank too many coffees the previous month? Should I limit my consumption? Should I not? You can access all of that information on the mobile app. For the employer, it's actually a way to increase engagement and a way to reward employees. Let's say you have the employee of the month. Maybe they get coffee for free for the following month. Yet it's also a way to actually limit consumption. If you're an employer and you provide sandwiches to your employees, then this is a way to limit consumption to one a day. So each employee gets one sandwich a day for free. If there are some other sandwiches that they want, then they have to pay the full price. And now we come to the benefits of the operator. So it is a way to actually increase your value proposition and to upsell the service, which can then lead to more machines being placed in the field. Once the solution is up and running, it's also very easy to follow the consumption trends and stock the machines with the best-selling items. That will drive your sales as well. And since it's quite a simple solution in the sense that it doesn't require a separate closed loop payment module, you can save on costs as there are no initial running or maintenance costs. You have our VBox device and you have the user's mobile phone. So as I said, the QuickPik solution basically consists of 3 parts. You have the VBox, you have the mobile app, you have the platform for user management. And the 4th part is, of course, the vending or the coffee machine. And how does it work? Well, it's really easy. Once you decide to use QuickPik, you simply need to enable it, which you can do by reaching out to your local distributor. Once you decide which machines will be using the solution, they are equipped with QR codes. The QR code is actually a sticker, as you can see on my screen in the presentation, and it contains all the instructions that the customer has to go through to actually get an item, so that they are never confused as to what they have to actually do. Then you can assign bonuses to these users, and you simply watch the sales roll in. And also you can simply invoice the customers really easily. For the customer, they simply have to download the mobile app, which is available both on iOS and Android platforms. They scan the QR code, and these people will appear on the user list of your account. And then you can simply assign bonuses to these users or just recognize which user is which. So how do we actually assign these bonuses and what bonuses are possible? One way is to assign a discount. You can assign a discount from 1% to 100%. These discounts never expire, or you can actually assign a specific number of free items available to each user. And these have to be set up only once, as they will be renewed automatically as per the schedule that you set up. You can set up a schedule of 1 free item a day, or 5 a week, or 10 a month, whichever you prefer. Also, you have user groups available so that the management of users becomes more effortless. Users can be assigned to groups automatically or manually. And then if you decide to change the bonus scheme, it's just a simple click, change the scheme of the group, and all users get the new bonuses. Yet there's also a way to assign custom permissions. Let's say you have 5 machines in the workspace, but some people can only have access to 2 of these machines. This is also available via QuickPik. Simply give permission for specific users to use specific machines. It doesn't mean that you have to allow them to use all of the machines in your fleet. And we go back to the user. How do they actually get the item that they want? It's extremely simple. You take your mobile phone, you scan the QR code which is on the machine, and your bonus is applied automatically, be it a free product or a discount. If we're talking discounts, there's a possibility that the discount will be less than 100%. How do you cover the remaining amount, you may ask? Well, you can do it in cash. You can do it by credit card if the machine has the reader installed, or you can use the virtual wallet that is available from QuickPik. What do I mean with the virtual wallet? Basically, if you have any spare cash lying around, you can transfer that to your virtual wallet and then use that money for further purchases. Of course, you can also track your purchase history, as I said, and you will see what you bought, how much you paid, and how often you have bought items from any vending machine that you have access to. If we go to real-time reporting, we have that available as well. The QuickPik transaction report provides detailed information about each purchase. So who is the user who bought that? What is the product? What is the date and time? What price they paid? What is actually the full price? And what was the discount applied? And this report is extremely useful, not just for employers, but also for operators. This can be used for invoicing. For the employer, let's say that they allow their employees to take items free of charge for the whole month. And at the end of the month, they deduct this balance from their payslip. So this is a way to actually provide a personal report to each user so that they can see what they have bought and why this money has been deducted from their account. Yet for the operator, let's say there's a partially subsidized scheme going on where users take items at a 50% discount. That means that you will be missing 50% of the cash that should be yours. So at the end of the month, you can invoice your customer for the missing amount. When I mentioned cash, you might have thought, why am I mentioning cash? Isn't cash on the way out, just as I said at the beginning of the presentation? Well, it's kind of true, and that's why we have big news. We are actually launching card payments for QuickPik. This is a solution which means that users will be able to simply link their payment card to the QuickPik application and then use it for any further payment. And all of the bonuses will still be applied. This means that QuickPik is moving from being a closed loop solution to actually being a solution which can be offered in public spaces, as users are no longer restricted to a single operator. We are launching this solution quite soon, and it will be available in Europe, so keep your eyes peeled. And if you're interested in learning more, just head to vendon.net/QuickPik. I'm speaking about apps and mobile phones all the time, but what if the workspace operates a no phone policy? No need to despair. We also have a solution for that. You can actually use the QuickPik solution with NFC cards, that is employee cards. And the reader, which you would be using in this case, is actually our own reader. And we are on the brink of a new era as Vendon is actually launching its own contactless card payments really soon, which is absolutely fantastic. And if you're interested in learning more about this, then join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. when our Chief Customer Officer, Andrei Sergeyev, will tell you about the limitless possibilities that Vendon has in store for you, which means that you will now have access to a complete suite of IoT and contactless solutions that you can make use of. So if you are interested in learning more about what Vendon can do for you, just visit our virtual stand, chat with us, or just visit our website. Thank you for today, and I wish you a very, very nice continuation of this event.